evening. Ira Epstein of Linn and Associates with your metals market wrap-up for this June 30th, Tuesday, 2020, and that's 20, and the time 6:30 p.m. Central Time. So here we are at the end of a month, the end of a quarter. You get crazy action typically at the end of quarters, and in the stock market, I look for redeployment of money starting tomorrow. In the metal markets, you had a big run into the end of the month, and that's great to see. The monthly charts are going to look good, but we're not through with the weekly charts or the daily charts. Now, we still have the COVID-19 problems, and they're worse than ever. If you saw the head of the CDC and Dr. Fauci talking side by side, the market didn't care. But I'm petrified. I mean, I keep hearing 100,000 cases a day. This thing could be out of control. I'm watching, 20 some odd states have a problem. I happen to live in one where I was very critical of how we were handling it, and we turn out to be one of the safer ones. Go figure. But it's hard when everything gets closed down, and we know that. But now they're closing other things down. So the beaches, be they in Florida, the beds in Arizona, they're going to be full from the looks of it. California, 7 counties, serious issues, bars closing. What do you do with all this? The key is people have to learn to social distance, and we are going to have to wear masks literally all the time. It's so hard. We don't remember it. It's a different way of life for us, but it's the way it is. I happened to watch today how they were criticizing the heck out of American Airlines for going to full booking. They can talk all they want, American, what they're going to do. You sit on the plane, the guy's rubbing shoulders with you, he takes off his mask for whatever. I'm petrified. Okay, in the gold market, the market's coming up here, and as you can see, probing the 1800 level, so still bullish. When we take a look at the daily bar chart, we see that the market's trying to now break out through these highs. And I had been showing you the 1785 level, and the market is trying to break out away from that. Bullish. When we look at the swing line, we've got the pattern of higher lows and higher high. We also had today what's called an outside day up. Now, when you get an outside day up, it's a warning sign that two things. Number one, the market's trying to catch a group of people and continue moving. But that group of bullish people, and an outside day up is typically friendly, the market. If you take out within 2 trading sessions, this is my own thoughts on it. The low of that day, it's a bull trap. And the market typically tries to make a run to the closest moving average. That's what I think it typically does. In this case, the 18-day average is 1750.360. So I don't want to see 1774.80 taken out. The low of today is an outside day. Where's the resistance in the market? Well, could be here, the 1809.90 zone. We pulled back from hitting the upper Bollinger Bands, getting that action that I said looks to me like a breakout. Pulled back, and now the market's gone on for new highs. We're also coming out of this overall sideways action. Will it have legs? That's going to be the big question. As long as the slow stochastic stays embedded, I think it does. So I would not be surprised if the market gets up into that 1810 area and pros take some money off the table. You know, it's a long weekend. We have the July 4th weekend staring us right in the face. A lot of markets are not going to be open for normal trade. Your brokers may not be in the office on Friday, but electric markets will work until I think 12:05 in the afternoon. Who knows what's going to happen? Who knows what's going to happen from that time until we reopen on Sunday? Is the news going to come out about COVID, good or bad? I don't see an awful lot of economic news coming out during that period. I think it's going to be more related to what happens with that. In the gold-silver ratio, well, the market's trying to get back under the 18-day average of closes, giving silver the potential for an upside breakout on it. And you see it right here. So the silver market, which had been narrowing in, and I said that, and I said, you got to be careful. Why? You start whipping in here and you don't know what's real, and that goes with today's action. And will it follow through in the next day or two? That's going to be the key. It's trying. Has the market set up a bullish pattern? No. It is overbought. It's at the upper Bollinger Band, and it doesn't have a swing line that's got higher lows, higher highs. That doesn't mean I'm bearish either. It doesn't have a pattern. In the copper market, the pattern has been solidly bullish. You're back to the upper Bollinger Band, and each time you hit it, you've been falling down. Now, if you get my morning subscriber video, I'm showing you the moving average that it hits. I do not show you certain moving averages here. I can't put everything on for free. I don't want to, number one. Number two, I don't want to explain it all. I do that in my morning subscriber video, and I teach it day in and day out. If you know anyone that's taken it, ask them. I don't want to be the source. I get a lot of, I could go like other websites. Here's what all the things say. I don't want to do that. You either like what I'm doing or you don't. And I'm looking at what this market is doing, and you're in a resistance zone, but you're solidly bullish in this market. In fact, I have been saying to you, I think the base metals, unless you bet against the world, they're going to get demand. Everything that was on the ground, as the factories go back to work, they use up their supplies, they start ordering, the supply chain's got to get going. You've seen it. What do you think happened in meat prices? If you look for the price of hamburger in your store, there's plenty of cattle out there. It's the supply chain that gets you caught up for a while because of the COVID. Well, same thing here. So in Chile, they're talking that the unions don't want the miners to keep working because of COVID-19. Peru, the same thing. These are major copper producing areas. In the platinum and palladium, well, each car that now gets manufactured that has a gasoline engine or a diesel engine gets what on it? A catalytic converter. It's going to use this product or this product. So that's giving you the demand again, and yes, there's plenty of these cars that are going to be manufactured again. I still don't know what the manufacturers are going to do for the 2021 year. Are they going to skip it? Corvette said that they're just going to move right now from the 2020 year, and if let's assume they produce 4,000 cars right into a 2021 variant. Those lucky buyers that got the 2020, that car's going to be worth money. You can see the upper Bollinger Band resistance, and in the dollar index, you had a bit of a reversal today. You're caught in that pipe again. What is a pipe? It's when the Bollinger Band goes sideways in a narrower range. And it often means you get chopped as the market just goes up and down, back and forth. You keep looking for a breakout, you don't get it either way, and it frustrates the heck out of traders. You know, one of the things that I do in the morning, and I know that many of you know it, is I put out my morning subscriber video. Let me tell you what that entails. 40 charts, not like I'm doing here. It is specific. I start off with the morning fundamentals. So I create headline news for you to see in that covers Asia, Europe, and what news is going to come out in the US. If something big happened overnight, I'm going to explain it to you. Then I go through the charts with you, just like you were sitting next to me. All the studies that I use in my charting course, not what you're seeing here, which is a very watered down version. I'm going to say buy here. I want you to sell there. I want you to have a stop here. I want you to take profit here. I'm going to talk about all the way through the market. And I'm going to cover 40 charts doing that. And I do it in a video that's about 20 minutes long. And no, don't say to me, oh, that's too long for me. I covered that. If you go to the website and you just open the video, what happens is there's a scroll bar. You pull the scroll bar, and let's assume you want to go to metals. You wait, it'll say metals. You know where at the very beginning is, and you're there. Let's assume you want to go to interest rates. It's there. Energies, it's there. So you pick what you want and how you want to get it. And as I said, it is detailed. I pride myself on it, and I think that I really offer a lot of info. $7.95 to give it a try. It keeps this show going for you. I get people always writing me, Ira, can you bring in this and this? And I look to see if they're subscribers. And if they're not, why would I do it? So they are. You've seen me add a lot of charts, and I do take care of the people that support us. Go to our website under research. I hope you take advantage of the offer. I'm Ira. Have a good night.